What's up, everybody? Tweech here. Welcome back to another 100% walkthrough. We are going to World 2-2 and take on Flamelurker. I spent some time mulling over this and figuring out if this is really the path that we want to go through if you are a new player. And quite frankly, I think it is. The game is, of course, it's challenging. And there's going to be challenging parts in any world that we go to. So even if we typically, what it sets it up for, what the game sets up for is to do, do the first couple parts of World 1. And that includes up to Tower Knight. And then go to 2-1, then 3-1, 4-1, so on. And just keep on wrapping it around until you beat every section. Now, I don't like to do that. I think it's a good strategy, and it gives you a little taste of everything as you play through. But part of this walkthrough is to make things a little bit easier and explain how mechanics and upgrades and all that work to make it a better playthrough for you. In order to do that, we will need to beat Flamelurker and possibly Dragon God, which is all in the same area. So we're going to go ahead and do that. It will make most of the other worlds much easier. But we will have a little bit of a tough time through this world. So that being said, I almost did not do this. You can see I'm in body form. I want to jump off, go into soul form. And I put my strength ring back on so I could wear some armor. But it's up to you. You could keep the thief ring on. It is pretty valuable in this next portion. There are a lot of enemies that are around that are gonna, they'll attack you as soon as you come in range. So sometimes it's good to have that thief ring on if it gets a little overwhelming. But don't worry, if you have been following the guide here and leveling up your equipment, you should have a pretty strong spear for this next part of Tunnel City. And once we warp in, let's take a note of what Tunnel City's about. Okay, Tunnel City, Archstone of the Armor Spider Demon. Below the smithing grounds of Stonefang, the Tunnel City is a system of pathways that gave the city its name. Legend has it that deep inside beyond the molten swamps is a grave for dragons. Cool, very cool. Yeah, it is. It could be, there is a portion of this area that could be seen as almost a maze. Okay, we're going to run up here, get this, some clear stone, just be careful. As you can see, they hit much harder than they did in the other world, so just be careful. And these guys are already coming at me. We're only going to go up a little bit. We're not going to go down this path. Alright, bud, alright. This is what I mean about having the thief ring on. These guys would not see me or come at me. So that's all we wanted to get. Down this way is kind of a shortcut to Flamelurker if we die. Or I should say when we die, because he is tough. But there's a big dropping system. Right now we're not going to do that. Obviously we want to go through this world. Stay away from the glowy the glowy things there. Those are proximity bombs. We want to run around them. You'll see this one coming up. As it gets a little bit closer, hit that run button. There we go. And just run past. Okay. Up here to the right is a fat official, ready to ambush you, so just be ready. Just I go side to side till he's gonna do something stupid. Oof. That's what you gotta watch out for. Fireball to the face. Whoa. And more officials gear. Also, this is the best spot to farm the fat official or his coin. They drop a gold coin that you'll need. What am I doing? Where is it? Good lord. Fat official gear, we're going to put that away. So there, at this point, it does open up into two paths. We are actually going to be taking this path for progression. But for now, we're going to go down here and go to one of the coolest farming spots there is for materials. Look down, I think, I never remember which side they're on. No, it's on this side, of course. Run out, get ahead of these lizards. You'll get this one. This other one just kind of runs up to you. And as you could see, just down this tunnel are two red or black. They call them black phantoms, but because in the original, they do have a red outline. But if you haven't played it on the PS3, they have a red outline, but mostly they're black, so they call them black phantoms. We're gonna try. I don't think I could reach them from here, but as I start going down this tunnel, both of these guys are going to come at me. I'm going to switch over to my claymore. That should be good. And we'll see. If you have your thief ring on, you could pull one at a time very easily. Use your bow, snipe the one, and then he'll come down. I think one is a he, the other is a she. But they aren't too difficult. They both have the same kind of moveset. And these aren't actual players, so just gotta be wary of where both are. They do boop you, but as you can see, not a ton of damage. Stop it. So that reach got you, bud. Pick up those items. You got the black stone. I will talk about that in just a moment. Run up and backstab this bitch. Once these die, they will not respawn. Come on, man. There we go. And we're gonna hit him with the point down. You lazy bitches. You ain't shit. And got some ephemeral eye. So really quick, the black stone that we got lets us now invade other players. So if we wanted to do some PvP, go into their world and start messing people up, that's what we would use. The other thing is right now I'm going to put on the thief ring. And we're going to go down here and we're going to use our bow to snipe these lizards. This is a fantastic spot for farming, of course. I'm way too far. Way too far. And we got to be careful. Even with the thief ring on. they like to run. Oop, and there we go. Okay. So we're going to come up here, go nice and slow, and hopefully we'll be able to get some of these with our bow. I understand that these things will start running very quick. You could already hear them. This guy runs all the time. Yeah, it should take 3. So I got that one. There is a whole bunch down here. This one I always struggle with. And you always want to... Here, I'll kind of go back. Look at all these down there. There's more that are just on the other side of this ledge. Another option is if you are a mage, you could Firestorm. Run down, use Firestorm on all these guys, and that's pretty much it. What? I missed that one. Okay. You want to aim for the center of their body. As you can see, they spin around, and sometimes it can miss. And you want to go very slow. Yep, you can see they'll start running, disappearing. What else we got? This guy here. He just kind of fucked himself, didn't he? Right in that corner. I think that's all of them. Okay, yeah, and now we're going to collect our loot. And we should have more than enough to start leveling up our quality weapon even more. Because we get this pit has a lot of clear stone in it, as you can see. The other build that does very well with these is the... I never noticed that. There's like a hole down there. What's that? The Faith build. Using Wrath of God. You come down here, that's also a big AoE spell that just kind of boops them. But I found that to be fine. It's a little time consuming. You could just warp back out and yep, those items there. Come up here to the left. You could warp back out and redo this area a few times. Got our pure sharpstone and pure hardstone. Hi. Okay, very cool. And back up we go. So let's clear up our inventory, because that's going to use up quite a bit of it. We're almost at capacity just with this. Yeah, that cleared up more than 20 spots. Emerald Eye, we're sending back. And I don't need these throwing daggers anymore. I don't need... I'll keep those, that's fine. Purple shield. Did I get another ring that I don't need? Nope, we're good. Okay. So you can go this way. It is kind of a shortcut to where we're going to ultimately be. So that one path up top that I talked about, we are going to go that way. But I'll show you when I go back down. They just loop around and connect. I'm going to put my strength ring back on so I could get some... Get my armor, man. I'm sick of wearing just my pants and I put the helmet on and no shirt. Okay. We are also going to switch over to the wing spear, going through this tunnel. We're going to have a few weapon changes here. Be careful, there is a semi-ambush. You kind of hear him in the background. Oh, yeah, he does damage on the jump. Look at dude. Twitching. She's twitching. Okay. We are going to switch over to the Crescent. You know what? I'm going to go get that... go get this guy before he runs off on me. More clear stone, hard stone. Like I said before, I mean, World 2 is where it's at for all these materials. Now be careful when we pick this up. A worm's gonna pop. Want to just hit them with the Crescent Falchion a bunch. They're weak to magic. And Greystone. That's going to be your strength build items. So these worms are going to be used, not these particular ones, but worms in this area are going to be used to farming Greystone if you are a strength build. I'll show you a great farming spot for that. When I do strength build, it doesn't take me long to get a couple weapons up really quick with Greystone. As you saw there, I just want to comment on this. Just one-shotted this guy. Sometimes as these worms are popping up, you could hit them quick. If you hit them in their head, they're very weak on their head. And like you just saw, you could one-shot them. Get these couple items at the end. And now we're going to do some falling. And this is where I struggled with this for a long time. I kind of found a bit of a help, a support on falling. So you want to line yourself up with this, the edge of this plank, okay? And just kind of run off. You'll fall in the center. What I end up doing a lot is fall down that corner, like right behind me here. But I found that to be very easy. The same thing here, we're going to line ourselves up with this this little plank and run straight off. You'll take a little bit of fall damage, but not a lot. Don't worry about it. Okay. We're going to start here by about this message. And we're just going to run. You're not going to roll or anything else. We're just going to run right in between the rock here, the sidewall, and this this beam. Okay. Run straight between it. You're going to fall right here. Perfect. We'll get that item in just a bit. Grab the soul. We're going to come down to the end, grab another item. Okay. And then come down the path here. Now, don't worry about that big bug. Bearbug. They're called bearbugs, by the way. Don't worry about him too much. Let me just heal up just in case. Again, another trap. We get this item. This guy comes out. This wacky Greystone chunk. We're going to ignore him. We're going to come back to him. And I'm going to just show you really quick. This way is where we would have come out of, you know, when we were at the lizard pit. And if we would have went straight across into that tunnel, we would have... 91. Kind of stun locks him too. We would have been on the other side over there, and then running around just a loop until we get to this section here. So like I said, you're not really losing anything, and it's actually Not that this, the way we came, is safer, because dropping is not much safer than this, but at the end there is a glowy kind of explosive that hides, so when you come running around the corner, you could get blasted, and that usually can take you out. But as long as you're running, you're fine, and you come right through here, and now you are exactly where we were, but the only difference is now you can't get all those dropped items, or those items that you dropped too. So that's why we came down that way. Keep your crescent falchion on. These things, all of them, are extremely tanky. Unless you have magic. Another weapon that does well here is the Moonlight Greatsword from a Faith build. All of these drop the dragon stone for your dragon weapon. So if you are leveling up a dragon weapon, you could come here farming. There is a better spot a little bit further down. Okay, come up, get the Great Axe. This is very good one-handed axe for strength builds. In fact, that's actually better. If you level that up in the crushing path, which scales off of your strength, it is better than the dozer axe, which is your boss soul weapon for strength for an axe. But as you can see, this does take a little bit of time to go through, and just don't get yourself caught back there. They aren't much of a challenge or threat. Just stay back, stay away from their head, because they do this like piercing tongue attack that could damage you a bit. And the bigger ones, medium and large, explode. Oh, I didn't drop anything. You bugger. Dragon shards. And then we're going to work our way back here. So we're going to make a bit of a loop coming around here. You can see that dude there waving at us. Patches O'Houlihan. Talk to this fool.
Ooh, you're not mad like the rest, are you? Wow, what jolly travelling companion. Oh, see that treasure over there? Go on and take it.
Mm-hmm.
Mike, I'm glad to meet you.
Alright, so he entices you to go over there. The idea is it's a trap, so don't go over there yet. We're going to come up here and start wailing on this guy. This is going to take some time, as you can see. Just to show you, one hit, 49, that's two-handing this. Even the strong attack, 59. Switching over to my quality claymore. One-handed, 16. Two-handed, 21. It is not worth it. And then two-handed with the spear, 20. One-handed, 15. So, realistically, if you have the Crescent Falchion or a magical weapon of some kind, use that. Soul Arrow, Soul Ray. Works wonders. Just keep on chopping. Look at this. This takes forever. And we have a couple of these coming up. And you can see his health ticking down even when I'm not hitting him. You can see the bleed effect from the sword take over. Alright, now run away a good distance and watch the show. Yep, your buddy there who tried to trick you, he got smacked. Dragonstone shard. Fire resistance ring, which I think we already have one. There's nothing there at the end, but We're going to go talk to this guy really quick.
You're no joke, are you?
Nope. So be warned, Patches. Come down here and get the club. Now, this next part, let's see. Yeah, we don't need to go up there. There are some items I want to grab. We'll get that on the way back through. I'm going to just switch over really quick to the wing spear just for this lizard. We have a lizard here we're going to try to catch, and then we're going to do... They do have to come back up and get that item, so maybe that's what I'll do. Let's go get the lizard first. Run down, don't worry about this item. Go get this guy before he disappears. Okay. Switch back over, Crescent. We're going to do a little bit of a loop, double loop here. You see there's a couple of glowies up there. We're going to come back and get those. Just hammer these guys away as quickly as possible. As you do that, there should be some flying bugs. Yep. They come up there, again, not much of a problem. These will drop your dragon stone as well. These do not explode. Oh, dragon stone. Drop down here, get this item. A lot of dragon stone. And this part could be a little tricky. It's not tough or challenging, but you get into an area where you could get stuck. So we want to make sure we have a way out. If he goes to jump, we are going to try to roll towards his tail, back out that way. Stamina. There we go. And run back out a little bit, watch the fireworks. Yay! Okay. Dragon stone. Come back down here. Grab this item, but do not drop down just yet. We're going to come back up. We are going to drop down right over here. Nice and slow. Okay. Try not to fall down. Grab this ephemeral eye. So that should be all of those items. We're going to come back up here now. We're going to get, like I said, about your shield and about upgrading. We're going to get another shield here that's better than the one we have. It's not groundbreaking, but again, super careful walk out. Shader healed, Shade Heater Shield +2. So the difference here is it gives, it's better magical damage reduction and gives us a little bit more boost of physical attack, but that is it. It is better. It is free. So let's use it. Now roll off here, turn around and talk to the merch.
I've got plenty of ways.
This guy has some similar stuff that he did in the first portion. Now this guy's a little different. He will be in multiple areas of World 2, but the merchants in the other areas seem to move around. So this guy will always be here because he sells the same things that the first guy does. All of these are the same thing in World 2.1. But this guy also sells the the large hard stone, clear stone for quality, which we're not going to need to buy. But if we needed to buy them, they're here. dragon stone shards for your dragon weapons, and a dagger. So remember that this guy's here if you're going to be leveling up and need more material that way. Alright, so we're not going to... Up there is where we just were. Those guys are kind of a waste for now. I would normally kill all these guys, but isn't really a need at this point. Okay, pop up, smack. Yep, just hit their head if you can. If not, just swing away. 3 or 4 hits should be enough. Could be one more. Now the fun tunnels. This system looks intimidating if you don't know where to go. A lot of paths are gonna like double cross and swing around, but it really isn't that difficult of a area to navigate. So yeah, first crossroad, make a right, get that item, turn around, and continue. Again, 2 paths, doesn't matter which one, they go exactly the same place, but we do have a large bearbug in the way that we will need to kill. Well, we don't really have to kill him, we're just going to coax him out here a bit. I like killing these things because they drop the dragon stones, because I am going to level up the dragon sword as well a little bit. I tend to not like to lock onto these guys just because the lock-on point is close to their head, and if he hits you with that piercing tongue thing, it does some damage. Get full stamina and start winning. 4 hits with last one being a strong one. Okay, run back the tunnel. And they drop a lot of souls. We're at 11,000, almost 12,000 souls. Don't worry about that little glowy there right now. This is the path of progression, or one of the paths. Oh, that is the path, sorry. But first we're going to make a left. We're going to grab this item here. And just to show you, this area here is not the one that we just came from down there. This is a different area where I said a lot of the paths like overlap each other. We could go down here and get past that guy if we don't want to kill him, but of course we want to get everything. We're going to get that glowy on the other side in just a moment. If you are having trouble with these guys here in the fire that's going on, if you're getting hit, since you do have the water veil on or able to be cast, go ahead, don't worry about putting that on. You could do that, and that will take a big brunt of the fire damage for you. Try to fight him as much as you can in the tunnel. I mean, it's kind of not a great image right now, but it lets you stay on the side of him here without getting hit. He's slowly moving forward, but get a bunch of hits in here. If you bring him out too far, it's harder to get a bunch of hits on him. Man. Oh, almost got stuck, which you don't want to do. I just want to say, I don't think I have ever used a bow on these guys. So it's 62. Yeah, you got like 18 damage. It's not even worth it. See, and he stops here. And what I was saying about getting a good spot. You have to hit once or twice, then roll away. Yeah, you better give me something for that nonsense. Stone chunk. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, now the tunnel system could get a little confusing. So what I'm going to do just for now, put down one of these augites, and what that does is just basically, what I'm going to do is I'll put two of them right next to each other. Sometimes I get confused and it looks like just a regular glowy. Alright, that's the path towards going to the boss. What we're going to do here is I'm going to switch over to the spear since we have some... Where'd the other one go? Did I lose that one already? There you go. Yeah, I must have. There's usually two. So what I do is I run in there, kill the lizards, and then kill this guy. You don't have to, but like I said, I'm going to be... This one's a smaller one, so it's not as tough or tanky. But I do want to level up some of the dragon sword, which we're going to get in just a few minutes. Don't you go. You're in a cave, dude. You're not running anywhere. Just smack that ass. Smack that ass and watch it explode. Okay. Now we're going to go down here first before we go to the boss. This area we're going to move pretty quick. Grab this item. Stay on the left-hand side here. We're going to run. Go down this first tunnel. We're going to grab this glowy. This is the one that we just saw on the other side there. Let's see. I wonder if I can put another one of these down just to show. Okay, so when we come running down here, I'm going to look for this just to show you how the paths cross. Are they fighting, man? I don't like something over there. Okay, we're going to come over here to the left. Don't worry about the glowies inside. Oh man, I want that. I want that. We're going to come back and get that. We need at least 20 spaces free. That is a fantastic fireproofing set, burrower's gear. So we're going to get that on the way back. And here it is, the dragon longsword +1. So it's already leveled up for us. Now this does some hella good damage. 182, as you can see, that is better than our crescent falchion and our quality claymore and our +5, right? 158. Yep, +5 wing spear. The only problem is it's kind of useless in this area because everything's so strong to fire. But very good weapon to have early on. I don't remember if there's anything up this way. I don't think so. But yep, there it is. Nope. And then this goes back down to where we started. The entire portion of this, all the under levels here, under tunnels. But yep, that's where we just were. But like I said, you could skip that, go right to the dragon sword if that's what you wanted to get very early. Alright, we're gonna do some inventory maintenance. We need to clear about 20 spots. I want that burrower's gear for now. It's a lighter set than what I'm using and very strong to fire. Put that heater shield away. We're going to leave that out. So I literally... Oh, got 2 flame. Unfortunately, the rings don't stack. So if you have 2 flame rings, the effects won't stack together if you're wearing both of them. Yep, I call bullshit too. Okay, that is the end here. We are gonna... Oh, shit. Alright, cool, thank you. We're gonna go get these items. Burrower set. Come back here. Do not worry about all these items in here. But this is where you would come if you're gonna farm Dragonstone. You're gonna come right into this path. There's a bunch of Dragonstone out there. All these enemies drop Dragonstone. If you get this world to pure black, there are red or black phantom Bearbugs that you could kill, and they all drop that kind of stuff 100%. So it's a great farming spot for that. And then here we are back at the beginning. Oh, let's put the set on. We don't have a headpiece to it. As you can see, this is a much lighter set to a point where... Ooh. Yep, I'm going to leave that on for now. But if I go to Thief Ring and just take off that... Yep, I'm still under the weight, but you know what? I'm gonna do that for now. Thief Ring on. Go through this long tunnel. Man, I'll tell you, I absolutely adore this game. I love this game. I will probably have multiple guides. I already did a Let's Play, but I'll tell you what, I may do even more. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it, and you would like to see a different kind of build guide. Because I enjoy doing it, so. Anytime somebody says, hey Tweech, can we do a, you know, mage build, or what's your dex build gonna look like, or, hey, let's do it. Gray stone, one more guy. So, do you remember in the beginning of the world, when we first came in, and I said there's a section to the boss, the Flamelurker, where it's a big drop down and it's kind of a shortcut. That's what this is. This whole... I'm going to use photo mode here to show you. This whole tunnel, like cave system, is what you would drop down to each one of these little platforms. There are some items up there, which we're going to try to get later on. But yeah, you would drop down here, and then you're right at the boss. Speedrunners use this, of course. And then if you die and you just want to, you don't want to go back through all that bullshit, you just drop down here. Again, very challenging. It's not an easy thing to do. Drop down here, get this item. Because one false move and you're going to die. So if you died with a lot of souls to Flamelurker, then you do not want to take this path. I mean, you could, but if you die again, there goes all those souls. So saying that, I am kind of iffy about going in there with 14,000 souls when I need 5,500 to level. I could level up at least twice. I could get vitality up, which I'm going to need. And then I could show you, you know what, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back to the Nexus then, before Flamelurker, and then I'll show you the drop down. Be careful coming over here. There are three of these worms. If you could get them quick. But as you can see, they drop a lot of items. If you couldn't kill them quickly, just run away from them and snipe their head with your bow. Because sometimes when you get too close, it's pretty difficult. to get at them. Yeah, we're gonna also need those. And we are going to put this stuff away. Yeah, that'll see how much room that gives us. Pick these up. These are the Hands of God. We are going to use these for the trophy. You need to equip these, at least one of them. But we're going to equip both. We don't have the stats to really wield them well. You need 16 faith, which I'm not worried about it. But when we fight Dragon God, we're going to put those on and beat them down with those with our fists. That is part of the trophy. Okay, and in Soul's fashion, there's your ephemeral eye, in case you want to go to body form and summon a buddy. Alright, so we are at Flamelurker, but like I said, we do want to go back, spend our souls. I have all these souls here too. So this is our last Archstone. It's not a big deal because we're going to have enough souls coming up that we'll be able to buy Evacuate, which is part of the plan. So, use your Archstone. If you don't have it, if you don't have it, that's fine. Just wait. There isn't much that we're going to do that's going to make this a whole lot different. Just go forward to the Flamelurker fight, which, if you look in the description, I have the chapter set up so you could just skip that other portion and then come back to it later if you want to do the drop-down items. But it's really not going to make that big of a difference. The strategy is going to be the same. Oh wait, I don't want to talk to her yet. I want to use these souls to level up. Look at that. Yeah, we can level up a few times. So 1, 2, 3. So we can level up 3 times.
Let strength be granted so the world might be mended.
Burden.
So the world might be mended.
Let's get endurance up once. Okay. Realistically, I want these up much higher. I've been slacking on my damage stats.
Art thou finished?
We got that. Let's see. Upgrade quality. He's going to upgrade my quality? Yes, he will. So let's see how far I could take my quality. 3. Wow, I could almost get a maxed out quality weapon. That's impressive. Wing spear, get that up to 6. Can't get 7. About the bow. Nope, need more hardstone. Wow, nicely done, sir. I'm happy with that.
Hello again. I'm keeping a close watch.
Let's see. That away. We're gonna keep full moon grass on. Wonder if there is any headpiece that I could use that will help me. Endeavor. Somebody told me to shoot him with holy arrows when he's far away. I only have 5. I'll try that then. I don't really have a headpiece that I like anyway for this set. These are a little too heavy. Okay.
You have a heart of gold.
Don't need any magic. Spent my souls. And now we're going to do some drop-down shit here. And quite honestly, my the Crescent Falchion +1 still might do better damage to Flamelurker than my almost maxed out quality. Clearstone Chunk, I need a pure... Wait, did he come after me? Yeah, you did. I better get him. My thief ring on. I should, yep. See, before, these guys were all on top of me here, but... What? I was out of stamina. I was like just standing there. Okay, we're just gonna run past these fools here. Nothing to see here, guys. And over to the right. Now there are two paths to take. I'm gonna just show you guys this one. There are items over there. That is a much more challenging drop set. We don't want to go that way. First, we're going to come down here, drop down nice and easy here. We will take some fall damage. There is a ring we're going to get later that will prevent us from that kind of fall damage. And then we're going to just walk off the edge here. You can see there's a couple items that we missed. We're not going to be able to get those anyway. Not this path. Then we're going to roll off this ledge. Remember this ledge? This is an important ledge. There's a White World Tendency event and a Black Tendency event that we are going to do here. NPC will spawn. And he will give us a pure stone. I think he gives us a pure stone, maybe a grade pure stone, but he's usually sitting right here. And as you can see in this Phantom, he's doing the event right now. This Phantom here has the Dragon Bone Smasher. If you wear the Dragon Bone Smasher and this NPC is there, he'll talk to you, he'll admire the weapon and give you the pure chunk that you need to upgrade strength weapons, I believe. In Pure Black, he becomes a Black Phantom and attacks you. He holds a fantastic weapon, or I'm sorry, item that, like as you can see here, we have a wooden catalyst that's for your magic, to use magic, and then your Talisman of God that's used for miracle casting. Well, he has the Talisman of Beast, which you do need some stats for, but it can be used to cast both without swapping, which is very useful. Alright, so we're going to drop down here nice and easy. We are going to drop down this side. And we're going to come down here to the right side. Right side again. We're going to roll off right, or just drop it right here, turn around, there should be a lizard. So hopefully we could get this guy. Sometimes I miss him. We're going to switch over to our Crescent Falchion. Because as we drop down, these worms should spawn again. Greystone. These are all your strength weapons. Like I said, like you can see, this is a very good farming spot for Greystone. Hopefully you guys were able to hear me for most of that. I just realized I was speaking kind of away from the mic, but okay. So now we're ready here. We're gonna come over to the right, and we're gonna give this boy a test run for his money. He is challenging, so do not be afraid to go to body form, get some help, or You know, it might take you a few times. It may take me a few times. Thief Ring definitely helps out. I think it does. I remember... Let me put these on just in case. Oh, that's wrong. There we go. Okay. Alright, so some strategy. I'm going to try this Crescent Falchion first. I may switch over to my Claymore. The problem... Yeah, it says 217. I really want to try that Claymore, but we'll see. Usually I have a better... I have better luck with the Crescent Falchion because of the magic boost for damage. What we're going to do is we're going to put on our Water Veil. We're going to make sure that we have Water Veil up throughout the fight. So if you have any MP regeneration items, you put those, get those ready. You shouldn't really need that many. Water Veil doesn't use a lot of MP. And then make sure your best grass is available. I have that one. Actually, I'm going to put all 4 on there, or 3. There we go. And then the idea is to try to get behind him as much as possible. If this kind of stun locks him for a little bit, you could get a good 3 to 4 hits off, but roll out of the way. He does a lot of bullshit. Slams, one-hand slams, double-hand slams. He hops around the arena like a fucking gorilla. But, again, just do the best you can. Magic users, you're going to have a cake time with this guy. Just keep your distance and shoot him with your Soul Arrow or Soul Ray. Do not use any kind of fire damage whatsoever. It doesn't affect him. He's made of fire. Another option is to add in your... take your Thief Ring off and use a Flame Resistance Ring. I find it easier with a Thief Ring sometimes. He kind of loses you for a little bit. But, alright. Here we go. See, now I'm standing here. Right now he would be attacking me. I'm going to just try this. What does this arrow do? Wow. That does some pretty good damage. I liked it. So he has them in his head. Alright. Roll early. And then roll away. 1, 2, 3, 4, back away. Roll early in his strikes. As you can see, I already took damage, or deflection. So as he runs up, roll. Big Slam has a huge AoE. You definitely need 2 rolls on that one. Yeah, that bullshit. Oh no. Get out of the corners. Check those corners. Heal when he's doing his jumping around. And just be patient with this fight. See, even 2 rolls, that double slam hits. It's... Come on, come on, come on. Man. I don't know how he's connecting with me on that one. Yeah. Somehow he's still connecting with my shield. I may switch over to my claymore, but... The other thing with the Crescent Falchion is my my MP regenerates. Oh, almost, Flamelurker. I think it's because I'm holding my shield, which isn't a bad idea, but... Alright, I'm going to try the Claymore really quick. It's slower, so I'm not going to be able to get as many hits in. Oh no, bat rolling! Bat rolling! Not a good idea to fat roll to this guy. I don't like that. Back away, back away. There we go. I'm gonna do that. Gonna hop around a couple seconds there. This is why I like the thief ring there. I did just as much damage there. Standing in the fire. Not a good idea. Again, be patient. Oh, I rolled right into it. I thought it was going to over me. Be patient. Oh, man. Rolled right into him. Ooh. Oh, I'm up the steps. Oh, I hit him. Oh no. Corner! Corner! Water Veil. Come on. One more little hit. There we go, bitch. Oh. That is not an easy fight. Got him. Got him. Got him. Like I said, take your time. Pick your spots. I liked the Crescent Falchion much better on that. I got like 3 or 4 hits off the bat. It stun locks him, as you saw there. The Claymore did just as much damage. I had to go through a lot of menu bullshit, which is not something I suggest doing. Especially during this guy. The Thief Ring did allow us a little extra time. As you noticed, I was a little bit further, and he kind of lost us, and he was just walking a little bit. that gave us time to heal, update some things, get some information, get some different things on here. I'm shaking from that, I'll tell you. It's one of the worst fights of the game, meaning difficulty. Okay, for this next part, we are going to go back to the Nexus. And as you can see, we have 25,000 souls. At this point, also, do not use your Searing Demon Soul. Absolutely do not. If you do, if you used it, ate it, you pretty much destroyed the rest of your game. Just because we have to give the Searing Demon Soul over to Blacksmith. That'll help us create boss weapons, upgrade to +5, a lot of different process paths. So do not, I repeat, do not use this other than giving it to Mr. Ed, the the blacksmith down in World 2. So what we're going to do here is, I know a lot of people may differ, and it's up to you. You don't have to use this, but I love Evacuate. It's 20,000 souls. This early, that's a bunch of levels, but you know what? We're going to get to an area where we're going to unlock a fantastic farming spot where 20,000 souls is nothing. So we are going to use our souls, and we could attune that. Honestly, you saw this entire playthrough, at least up to this point. I've never used heal. I think maybe just to show you. It's not that helpful when you have grass, which is much quicker to use. So Evacuate's good to have. And let's see. Yep, I can't. Again, keeping that there, we're going to use our Storied Soul, which could get us a level here. Let's get our dexterity up a little bit. Confirm. And now we are definitely going to use our quality claymore. Leave this soul on you, by the way, because we are going to talk to Mr. Ed down there. He only will open up his portion of smithing and dialogue if you are carrying this this soul. Deposit all your other stuff. Dragon longsword we're going to keep. We are keeping these on here. And we're going to put that away for now. Dragon longsword we'll put away. Yep, because we are going to use these. Put that away. That was kind of interesting with the holy arrow. That did quite a bit of damage to Flamelurker. But I don't trust a bow the entire time. Okay, and then we're gonna go up. Go to our soul form. And in the next episode, we're gonna start off by crushing Dragon God. Coming back to the Nexus, going to the smithing grounds. We'll give Blacksmith Ed the Searing Demon Soul, and we'll continue from there. Probably head over to World 3-1. Okay. Alright, that's our path. Thanks for watching. Remember to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And give me some comments, any kind of feedback, anything that you want to see better, or that you'd like in the walkthroughs. Because I do plan on, like I said, I plan on doing a lot of these. I enjoy this game so much. I don't care if my channel is flooded with Demon Souls. We're going to put that on here. But we will see you on the next episode.